need coffee before we start our day. Right? A little bit of, the three of you raise your hand. Some people are lying in here. I am 100% certain. Right? Because I see you guys in the Starbucks line. And it's not just threes. But imagine if you were to cultivate a relationship. Okay, maybe not somebody like myself. I'm a little bit much, I get it. But somebody that's a little bit closer to my end of the spectrum as opposed to yours. When it comes time to building a team to maybe facilitate a deliverable, do you think that person's going to come in handy? Right? It's like we want to hang around people that make us feel comfortable, but when work needs to get done, we don't want that person in our group. Like, I know we're buds, but I need you not to be in my group. Because they're like us. I know that in every group that I work with, something gets presented. Guess who gets to present? Right. Guess who doesn't have to do a lot of the work? Which that's the kind of way I look at it. But for some reason, people are deathly afraid of speaking. So I'm like, cool, we work well together. You put the PowerPoint together, I speak, it's a deliverable, we're done. How many of you currently on your team have people in your, so you have a team, but then there's the best friend at work, right? There's that group. How many of you have the best friend at work? 1, 2, 3. Core, we'll work on one for you, okay? I can be your best friend. Now, are you guys alike? Gals, are you alike? Okay, by show of, go back to the hands who has a best friend at work, and then leave them up. If you're alike, put them down. So, okay, we don't know. Majority of you, with the exception of I think 3, there's diverse perspective. The old cliche, opposites attract, right? Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, cool. Jelly sandwich, what are you doing? That's disgusting, right? That's unhealthy. Not that peanut butter's healthy, but it works. And you guys get stuff done. And when you talk to that person and you share things with that person, work-related or not, you know for 100% fact that you're going to get a diverse perspective, right? Now, let's take this outside of the office. How much time do I have? Plenty of time. Let's take this outside of the office. Most of our friends are like us, right or wrong? Right? So the people we let in our house are like us. I'll just throw it out there like that. Right? I don't want him around our kids. He is nothing like this household. But then that mindset transcends into your children. And you wonder why they're doing bad. Well, I'm sure your kids are angels, right? I'm 100% certain they are. But for some of us that don't have angelic children, why are they bad? Well, they're hanging around other bad kids, but they get that mindset from their parents. You hang around the same people all the time. Why can't they hang around the same people all the time? Right? As opposed to maybe bringing some diversity, and I'm talking about diversity of thought, into your inner circle. See, having the ability, I learned a long time ago that if you bring diversity of thought into your inner circle, you have the ability to build relationships with people that have relationships with people that you'll never have access to. Career-wise is beneficial. I've been at 5 different banks over the last 8 years. I mean, I've had to interview, but I've never had to interview. I just kind of hey, Dom, you want to come over here? Yeah, they're paying how much? And that's just how that works. I've always made friends with the math guys and the tech guys. Why? Because I'm horrible at math and tech's, camera guy knows, tech's not my friend. Is that something that you think that you can begin to do? It's easy to do at work. I ask if you can do it outside of work. And I'm talking like the full spectrum. Religious beliefs, ethnic backgrounds, gender, height. Naturally you'll typically see the same height of people hanging around. You think I want to walk around Quincy all the time? It's like 6'8". I look up to you, but not like this, so can you just go? And maybe when you do that, you tend to get a different perspective on life. Because if you think as you are, or if you think as you've always thought, you're never going to get new results. But how many of us want new results day in and day out? Hopefully everybody. I just assume everybody. But what are you doing to get those new results? If you really want to change, this is an exercise that I've done with some people. You've got a group of, let's say 3 people. Your boss, a colleague, and the person that doesn't like you, but they don't know they don't like you. Right? Oh, yeah, we all know who that person is. And then ask them to give you 5 things. Let's use 5. So 3